Hello everyone, Krydex here. Welcome back to our Krastorio 2 playthrough. In our last episode we got uranium going along with nuclear fuel processing. We did purple tech cards just so we could get the Covarex, but the benefit of that means we now have purple science automated. Not massively quickly, but it's automated. And it looks like we've got a decent amount of it backed up here. Yeah. So on our to-do list we had a few things that we've got done. One of them is uranium mine and uranium processing. Nuclear power's almost done. We just need to wait probably half an hour to an hour to have enough of the uranium-235. So then the next thing I want to do is build a radar up here so that we have coverage of everything. And then our nuclear build will be mostly ready. Okay, let's throw that up here. Oh, you know what I need that I haven't done yet is steam tanks. How do I want to do that? Completely forgot about steam tanks. So these are all 250 a second, so we should be able to just do something like this. And then I think one of these tanks is enough. Okay, well, let's just do the math. 200K divided by 750 is how many seconds? That is 266 seconds worth, which would be slightly more, well, but with neighbor bonus. Yeah, with neighbor bonus, these are going to run for 250 seconds, essentially. Even though that's not quite how it works. It's kind of how it works. No, that just means I'll have more of these running, but for each set of 3, these do max out at 750. Okay, so that would be right there. 533 seconds worth, which is 2.5 fuel cells of storage. And then if I did 3 per chunk, then that would give me close to... That would give me 4 fuel cells worth of time. And the 5th one is probably going to get used up as power anyway. So, I mean, yeah, as I add more sections, I'll just add more sets, and that works fine. I'm actually happy with that. That does mean we're going to need to go a little higher here, though. So then that will be for a set of 3. Now, I can't fit 2 of these, unfortunately. They're slightly too... Oh, well, hold on. I could. Because of the... Well, going back and forth here. This is fine. It'll be nice and symmetrical this way. And then I need to connect that. Okay. So that way we'll have plenty of storage. And the water's good. Okay, so now all I need is fuel cells, and then these are gonna come back and repurpose. What the heck? Repurpose the fuel cells. And we get free, what is it, 238 back out of that, I think. And we will need to bring nuclear fuel all the way up to here. So we'll do that, and that's going to go right here. Requester chest. Nuclear fuel. Uranium fuel cells. That'll go there. And then we need to wire things up. I'm going to assume that over the course of time, all sets of steam tanks will balance themselves out. And then we'll connect to the inserting inserters, and they will only run if Steam is less than, out of 600,000, I think if we're less than 20,000. How many seconds is it going to take for it to heat back up hot enough? Maybe I'll do 30,000. Oh, but that'll be 30,000 just in that one tank. So I'll probably do something more like 10,000 then. Okay. Check, check, check. Stack size 1. Okay. I'm happy with that. Happy, happy, happy. And then we need to get logistics connection all the way down. I need it up here anyway for all my walking around. So that can be good and helpful. There we go. And then one goes in the middle. All right. So we are almost there on nuclear power. Let's take a look at purple researches. What can I do with purple? So we can do coal liquefaction, bioprocessing, which I don't really need because I don't really do military. I can make my own a portable nuclear reactor, which would power exoskeletons. Maybe I should go down that road. Yeah, why not? Let's get some exoskeletons going here. And then nuclear fuel reprocessing I will need, but I don't need now. Cargo size on the robots. Yes, please. Blue belts. Really, I don't need blue belts yet, but I do want all the rotation and length 3. We finally can get Immersight, which will be important, but I don't need yet. And yellow assembling machines are going to be very nice. Cool, cool. All right, and then I wanted to put some extra speed in all these so that we can go a little faster here. We've got 6 more. That one doesn't have any, so I believe currently we just need 12 more. Yeah, 12 more, 2, 3, 5 to get started. We'll get there eventually. Okay, so these can now handle 11 per second, which is more than I'm mining, I think. Yeah, 10.35. So, cool. So what next? We need to automate modules, I think. Modules would be good. I have to remove the second centrifuge temporarily. Yeah, I was thinking about that as well. Otherwise, it'll steal half of my bright green rocks. Oh, and then I need coal. Something's in my throat. I need coal on a train. Because that patch is running out. 74,000. Hopefully we can switch to nuclear before that, and then I can just mine this coal patch. Because we'll need a bunch of coal for plastic, even into the late game. But for now, I'd like to automate modules. And that should be easy enough, given that I've already automated the one type for research. Essentially, I can just kind of do this, but on a smaller scale. I think I'll do a set of 4 for each module type. And I'll do that over here, leaving space for beacons. So beacon here. 2 belt room. So 1, 2, 3. So that'll be for all 3 types of modules there. And I'm going to say half of this goes towards the purple science stuff, and half of it goes towards just making modules for myself. And I will do a split here just so that we'll get speed as well as productivity. kind of at the same time. Otherwise, it would all go to productivity first. So 4, then these switch to speed. Efficiency, I always have them automated, but I don't care about as much. Because we're about to have 1.5 gigawatts of nuclear power. Which is a lot. And then these, I will use bots to transport around. Just because, well, I don't need a ton of them. Oh, and then a limit. Start with 2 stacks. For speed, we'll do 5 stacks. For prod, we'll do 5 stacks. Then we get some logistics going. And that should do it. So now I've got modules. I can do some requests for modules. Check. Module, check. Should I even be... Hold on. Am I being 5 dumb? Tier 2 modules. What do they require? Yeah, I should probably just only use Tier 2 modules from the get-go. So we'll get those researched. Let me remove these requests. Since I can already automate those anyway, they are a lot more expensive. But that's probably okay. So what did they require more components? No. Okay. So then we just split off of this. Go up. These are actually going to be in the way of beacons. Beacons are going to go there. And then this is where I want the next tier. So then we're going to have probably a requester chest. Yeah, I'll just put these on undergrounds. Then things get a bit simpler. Because I'll just have a requester chest for each. That'll request like, I don't know, 20, maybe just 10 even of the appropriate type. And those will go there. And then we'll just coalesce that into a provider chest here. Do you think I could fit? Yeah, I can. A substation in there. Okay. That'll do it. Let's move the stuff back in the order here a little bit. Also, I forgot about the blue. There we go. Oh. Okay, that's good, that's good, that's good. Oh, and beacons. Gotta queue those up too. But of course, the beacons. And I think that will be probably far more modules than I have the ability to produce. Yeah, I mean, right now, it looks like we're a little short on power, but these are all going... Oh, this one's not running. Why is this one not running? What the heck? You can just crush plastic too? Oh my gosh. Wow. I really should have checked all the different things you could crush before I designed things with crushers. So basically everywhere that I'm feeding a crusher, I have to make sure I have filter inserters. Let me go fix that over here. Thankfully, I don't think it broke over here, but it could have. I want to say I already fixed these two, but let's double check. This one I need to fix. Your stone. Yeah, it is like the K2 item void, clearly. You guys have filters. Okay, cool. Coolio. Oh, and I need to do a concrete party here. Let's do that next. Okay, so prod module 2s. Set that up. And then basically I just copy this minus the requester chests. And now these are going to be speed module 1, 10 requests. Oh, they require 5? Did I know that it was 5? How many do these make? 12 a minute, which means I need 60 a minute of tier 1. Maybe these should be requests for 20 then. Yeah, I will care about ratios eventually. But right now, I do not care. I just want it to work. I'll probably have to, like, triple this or something to get the ratios more in line eventually. And request, efficiency 120. The 2551. I mean, that is the perfect ratio. Okay, definitely just one set of those. Probably 4 sets of prod. 4 sets of speed. Change the recipe here to speed. Change the recipe here to efficiency. I believe that does it. Okay. So then electronic circuits are going to be the issue. I will need to make a beaconed build for electronic circuits now that we have modules automated. For now, considering I have enough plastic and stone, I'm actually going to repeat this build one more time. Because then, well, we'll have more electronic circuits, which means more, whatchamacallits per second, more modules per second. But eventually we'll just replace this whole thing with a beaconed build that works a lot better. Okay, and I'm gonna sit here and watch it to make sure it actually works. Glass is fired up, silicon's fired up. Seem like good things. There we go. Alright. That'll get me a few more circuits or components, whatever they're called. And now, that's all logistics. Okay, now I can put my module requests. So I will request 50, 50. For this, I'll just request 20. Not 200, 20. And I'll probably end up needing 100 of those, but we'll start with 50s. Alright. Nice, nice, nice. So then, how's nuclear power? Because our power is an issue. And I would really like my 150 megawatts to be done. And we are still 7 away. That's farther than I wanted it to be. Shucks. Seven away. How long is that going to take? About 15 minutes. Okay. You need 40 in vanilla, but in Krastorio you only need 30. Thank goodness. So that's kind of nice. That is kind of nice. But at least things are running. So, and then maybe I should just initially prepare my, I'm just going to go ahead and get ready for 300 megawatts rather than 150 megawatts, because my base probably already needs close to 150, and I don't want to have to expand my nuclear right after I build it. So we'll get set up for 300, which will be nice. So then I'm going to need 10 of these chunks, which unfortunately doesn't balance out perfectly. I'll have like 2 and then an extra, and then 2 and then an extra, but it's fine, I guess. But I am going to need more steam turbines. Don't I have a pipe request? I do. It's just not enough, I guess. Okay, there we go. There's 5 more, and then we'll need 1 more set of 5, and that should be good. Okay, research is done. Definitely want rotation options for inserters. So for those of you that haven't played with Bob's Adjustable Inserters, once you get these 2 researches, well, first of all, you can go 3 distance, which is crazy. They can get really far away. And then we have literally every possible rotation option in an entire 7x7 grid. So the amount of ways that you can arrange these is obviously huge, and it makes spaghetti extra possible, which I'm a fan of. Okay, so turbines are good. Let's keep looking at research. I think I probably just need to kind of keep doing all the researches, but I don't need anything else in the immediate future. I could get nuclear locomotives. It's kind of interesting. Heck, I could even technically get module 3s already. They're just so expensive. I'm not quite ready for that. Oh, and then I need beacons. And what else? Stack size. Does that even matter? I guess it'll make my trains load faster. Coal liquefaction's cheap, so we'll do it. Lab research speed, might as well. Yeah, I can build these cool reinforced plates later, but we'll just kind of keep researching stuff. Because I have a lot of base building to do before I'll feel ready to kind of move into the next tech tier. Because I essentially want to rebuild things to be beaconed and probably upgrade my whole bus to blue belts. I'm going to need a heck of a lot of components. So yeah, that's the current goal. I'm going to need to rebuild my copper. Well, first I'll need to rebuild iron to be beaconed, and then I'll need to build the copper one to be the same, and rare metals. So, and then coal, I will need more of, but thankfully my coal usage will go way down as soon as I get nuclear running, because then I'm not going to need all this power. Uh-oh, also, I just noticed we have an issue here with coke power. That's not good. That's very much not good. Well, thankfully, we will have nuclear fuel in about 14 minutes. So, if I can just get that far. Just need to get a little bit farther. So, in that 14 minutes, I think I'll go set up a whole train. Because I'll need that eventually. And we'll build our other set of power here. So I can just copy this, put it right here, and actually I can put it right here. And then I just need to move that over by 1. Because with these tanks, that leaves a little bit of extra space here in the middle, so that works out nicely. And then these substations touch everything. Perfect. Okay, so there's 300 megawatts of usage, which should actually last a hot second, unlike the 150 megawatts. Oh gosh. Power's beginning to drop. Okay, yeah, I need to go set up the extra coal. I think is priority 1. The nice thing is it's literally right next to this, so I just need to build basically the same thing I did here. A T intersection plus a loading. So let's go do that. And hopefully by the time I get back, we have nuclear power ready to go. Yeah, we're not even seeing a full belt of iron. Okay. Should I just walk there? No. It's pretty far. Okay, so I'm going to try... I think it was you, Dave, or someone was telling me about shift. I can just shift-click on a rail, and it'll go there? How does that work? Do I do that from here? Clearly, I don't know what I'm doing. How do I do that? Shift, right click while in train map. Train map. What does train map mean? So from here, do I have to hit add station? Search? No, that's not it. Can't right click or left click from here. Shift right click, left click don't seem to be working. Do I need to be in the trains thing? No, that doesn't seem right. Control click, it says on top. Control click to insert a temporary. Oh, there it is. Okay, cool. Alright, so we'll just go over here. Oh my gosh. Wow, I can't believe I never knew about that. That's so cool. And now you guys all know about that. Leave a F in the comments below if you just learned that as well and you've played Factorio for 1,000 hours. That's so cool. Granted, it probably hasn't existed since the beginning of Factorio, but who knows how long that's been around. Okay, so I need a T-junction here. Maybe right there. Yeah, there's good. And then we need loading station. Bingo. And we gotta make sure we got some LTN stations here. I also need to get this train out of the way. Alright, now why are you blinking at me here? Oh, okay, he was just a auto rail. So I need another one out here. That should do it. And then we need a bunch of miners. The biters are in the way, but we'll get rid of trees at least. Okay. Substations. Surely that's enough. Yeah, the biters are just nice and peaceful, you know? Peaceful biters are weird. I just left them on in case we wanted to do some military researches, because we need the creep, rather than just completely turning them off. And it does mean that technically every once in a while I'll have to kill a few if I want to expand, but there's not even very many of them, so they're very much not a threat. Okay, so now I need my loading station. Bingo. Go in and go in. Ta-da! And you are a provider. All the thresholds are already set. Yeah, I do know there's a peaceful option, but I'd rather kill biters that are peaceful than have a substitute for the creep, personally. Even though at the end of the day, it kind of doesn't matter. Alright, now the power here is definitely an issue, but that is 34 coal a second. So, that's good to go. We will drive back. Oh yeah, I forgot. I can do the thing. I can do the thing. Automatic. Control click to here. And it'll take me home. Oh, we need to get that Immer site too eventually. Ta-da! Alright. Country roads, take me home. Alright. Mountain Mama. How do we get this coal unloading station? Because there's a part of me that actually wants to set up multiple unloading stations on one of these rather than just having a separate doodad for each. Like, I could set up the coal, I don't know. Like, I could set this up over here, use the same stackers. I don't know, maybe that's a bad idea. But I feel like I'm having too many intersections. Yeah, I'm definitely regretting my design. I should have had a giant stacker and then a single thing that goes sideways, and then all the unloading stations off of that, off of one T-junction, rather than 50 T-junctions. That would have been smart. There's definitely enough space here to still do that. So that'll go there, but then maybe... No, I don't like this. I'm just gonna add another T-junction for now. We're just gonna add another one. And then I will just make sure to leave enough space for one complete train between them. Which I guess I should figure out where that is. Like right here. But then that needs to be a chain signal. Okay. Get that built. Let the rest of this get built. And then, yeah, I think maybe this is where I'll start my get smart idea here. So then we'll have a bunch. We are going to have to kill these biters, actually. This is where I need the coal, like you were mentioning, Dave. I do have 40 rifle magazines already. Hopefully that's enough. Maybe shoot the biters first, but what do I know? Oh gosh, he's chasing me. Okay. Not super threatening, thankfully. And scoop up that stuff. Okay, so now we need our stacker with a lot more space. I'm actually going to go above that. And then what we'll do here is we can add a bunch more stackers. And then... Oh, I'm out of rails. That's okay. Construction bots can fill in the gaps. Especially if I bring this all the way to here. But then right here, we'll just be able to go straight. And that will allow me to do other unloading stations. Although I am going to therefore need these to also be chain signals. So then they will only enter the like top part if they can get into the station they want. So the final destination will be the station. And then I can just easily have other unloading stations like right next to it like this. And then those will just merge back into the southbound thing here. And then I can easily get multiple unloading stations. I should have done it that way first. And then I can just make this stacker as big as I want. And I can even add another T-junction stacker later. So that's all better. Anywho, for now it's only going to be for coal. So this is going to be coal or unload main. I also need to rename this guy to coal or load east. And then I need unloading here. Change the combinators. Uh-oh. Power critical. We had a death spiral while we were gone. And then those will change to coal. Okay, well there's coal ore. That'll come over here. Actually, it should be a little farther south. We'll go down here. So coal is being mined up there, so we'll go underneath all this as well. And then up, I think right there. Wait, no. Coal's over here. This whole belt is useless now. I don't even know what it was on it. Oops. And then coal, let's see. Needs to be supplemented. Like so. Okay, so that is input priority right. Output priority right. There we go. And then, oh crap. Now is not the time. Logistics bots. I need this to feed my boilers. And while I'm here, we'll throw in the 200 coke. Hopefully that'll get me one train shipment of coal. How much do we have? Yeah, only 2K so far. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. We'll see if that's enough. Also, how's a nuclear? Maybe we can just get going on nuclear fuel and be fine. Nuclear power. How much? 2, 3, 6, 5, 8 we got. Yay! There it is. Okay, so that just needs to go a couple times. And then I can make... even just a couple fuel cells will get me pretty far. Although it has to heat up pretty hot before it actually starts producing power. So I might need 2 fuel cells before I get anything out of it. Especially with the 4 reactors there, it'll have to heat all 4 of them up. Because they share temperature. So we'll see. We'll see if we can get there. But yeah, this has to do 2 cycles. Well, I guess I already have 1 spare. And then, yeah, hold on. We'll just do the request for the other things in here. And then, I know I don't have the best productivity, but that's better than nothing. Get a couple free fuel cells here and there. Ooh, nuclear power. Here we come. Surely 50 gigajoules is going to be enough to heat up my nuclear to starting temperature. Surely. Oh, come on. 99, 100. There we go. Okay, and now... Oh, because of the stack size, it's actually grabbing all of them back, which is kind of nice. And then there's my 1 extra that goes in here. And our first uranium fuel cell is on the way. Bada bing, bada boom. Yeah, it's kind of nice the way that that's set up. It's going to automatically run here until it has enough to start running this one, and then it'll start looping and eventually start providing. But for now, I need this fuel stat. This is like 10 minutes of running my base right here. Minus whatever heat we have to spend to kind of just heat the whole system up. Delivery. Be like those people that are like delivering a heart transplant. Alright, there we go. Let's see if that's going to get it hot enough. Minimum temperature's 415. I don't think it's going to get there. That's only about 1 degree per second. Yeah, I don't think it's going to get there. Okay, well, we'll need a second one then. Okay. Well, maybe the coal that I threw in there was enough to get me towards... Oh, I can use rocket fuel too. I have a bunch of rocket fuel to run my boilers just for a minute. Let's grab, I don't know, 600. Oh yeah, okay, these are all running now because a full stack kind of let things build up a little bit. And then I can distribute the rocket fuel into all these, so we'll be fine, I think. I missed one. But yeah, that should get me another nuclear fuel, which then should be enough to actually get nuclear power. Bingo. Oh, nuclear power feels so good. And so overpowered, I won't lie, but it feels so good. And I know I said I was going to do the whole concrete thing, and then I never did, so let's actually do that. So I'll build a warehouse here. Drop everything, grab everything. And make this bigger, and start going to town. Oh, I need a bigger build size. Start with that. What do we got? Oh, somehow he did get one. Okay. Alright, well there's one more. That should get me some power. And then from there we'll be good to go. No more power problems. Huzzah. And coal doesn't seem to have started yet. Is that just a production issue? No, we have 10,000. So that's providing at 8,000. What's the request minimum, though? Oh, I never set the request. That'll explain it. Oh, that's funny. You can't hold it in your inventory, but you can hold it in your hand. Okay, I'll deal with that in a minute. So my coal stuff here, I never actually set the requester. So here, that's off. Good. Limit trains for... We want coal ore. 100 stacks. Check. On. There it is. There's the coal ore. Okay. So now we run our second fuel cell up, holding it out in front of us as far as we can, and so that keeps us safe from radiation. Here, I'll hold it up here. Exactly. It's actually, you know, half a mile away from me. It would be really funny if, like, if the cursor was close to your body, it would irradiate you, but not otherwise. Okay, how hot did we get? Only to 100 degrees? Ooh, we're gonna need like 3 or 4 more. Crap. Okay. That's even... I thought it would get me closer to 200 with one fuel cell. Now, if I had 2 at once, I'd get a little bit of neighbor bonus going on, but we'll get there. I think the rocket fuel will get me far enough. So I'll probably need at least a third, maybe a fourth. Alright, so we'll start by going up to cover all of our oil processing in concrete. That's fine. Oh yeah, and now we have extra coal. So that train shipment of coal should be, yep, flowing in. So power should be okay with that much coal. Alright, so there's some things concreted, and I don't think we're going to have enough, but I'm going to start going all the way out to the front of where my bus is. Just right about here. Oh wow, we still have a decent amount. I don't know if we're gonna have enough, but we'll get close, I think. Closer than I thought. Okay. That's all of it. And then we have to go grab our inventory back and turn back on logistics. Bam. And then I also should do the exoskeleton thing. I kind of forgot about that. And the fusion reactor. Portable nuclear. Plus 1 exoskeleton. Sweet. Alright, and now nuclear. Hopefully we can get a couple more fuel cells going. Yeah, we've got 3 here, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Alright, that'll do it. And then that'll definitely get my nuclear started up with 2 more. Because I can put them in neighbor bonus orientation. Oops. So nuclear, or portable fusion, I guess it's called. Power your armor, power your base. What? This consumes nuclear fuel? How did I miss that? I completely missed that I need to put fuel in this. I thought this was, I think because of the art. It's like the arc reactor, you know? I thought this just generated its own power. Sad. Oh, I guess we're at the point I should just put these here. I'll let the bots handle it. Okay, well, eventually we'll have plenty of extra to power my armor, but not at the moment. Until then, the solar can do a good job. Alright, what's our temp up here? We're up to 188. So 2 more with neighbor bonus should be able to get me to 400, or at least right at 400? Gosh, still isn't even 200 degrees? Wait, is there something I'm missing? Is there like a heat loss? Or is it just slowly balancing out and that's why it's so... I thought heat didn't... You didn't lose any heat over time. Unless Krastorio... I mean, it's one of those things where like Krastorio could have a script that you actually lose heat if these aren't on. That would be kind of dumb. Because it's very different than vanilla, but maybe. Oh, we actually have used all our trains. Wait, no, that's not right. Why is it saying that? Why are you saying that? That's not true at all. There are 3 trains ready to go. Very strange. Maybe it's because you're not full of fuel? Is it fuel? No, there's plenty of fuel. Why is that? Oh, that one's disabled. I see. I'll have to fix that. Okay, what's our temp at? 267. Yeah, it's probably just balancing out because it, like, even though this, you know, if this stops producing heat, then it's kind of slowly working its way down all the heat pipes. I'm hoping that's enough to get me started. You know what? It's not going to be. I'm going to need 2 more still. Okay, my original estimate of 2 fuel cells was very wrong. Even 4 is not going to be enough to get up to heat. 8 definitely will be. 6 might be. What was that? What? There's different modes on roboports in Krastorio? That's super cool. That should be that way in vanilla. That's such a simple thing that they should have. Oh, also I completely forgot. I have all the extra from before, or just from the regular processing. So that'll get me some more fuel cells. There we go. Oh, they have different ranges? So like if I go logistic only, it'll go farther? So it's 50 and 110. If I do construction only, it goes to 138, and logistic only goes to 63. Yeah, that's awesome. I love that. Alright, so now we should have plenty of fuel, because then we're going to get even 2 more still, and maybe, I'm not sure if we're going to hit that productivity extra one or not. And then hopefully, that will finally get our nuclear power rolling here. Oh, there's a hotkey to change. That's cool. Yeah, I don't know if I'll need that, but it's cool to have it. Alright, what's our temp? Oh yeah, we're almost at 400 now. There we go. And we'll fire that one up. And now we've got 3 running. Temperature is 395 on this front one. Cool. Unfortunately, these 2 are running. .407. Almost there. Stay on target. There it is. Steam. Beautiful. Now this will have to fill up a little bit before it starts flowing properly. If I want to, I could put pumps kind of around the outside here. you know, to pump it from one into the next, like so. Although that doesn't quite... Yeah, you almost need, like... I needed to have kind of arranged it differently, because we almost kind of need to do it this way. To, like, empty that one and then fill this one, but it really doesn't matter. It's just a matter of a small delay. And now these are powering. Ta-da! Alright, and then these are running. That one's even got an extra, so we'll put that there. So that should generate a lot of heat. And now I can go destroy the rest, I think. Not destroy, but just remove all of this stuff. And the nice thing is that heat exchangers, or at least steam turbines, use the steam engines. Unfortunately, heat exchangers don't use boilers, so I'll never really get to repurpose those. But that's okay. And then I'll get all of this space back. I don't know what I'll do with it, but... Go ahead and deconstruct all this. All this. All of that. Wow, that's a lot of steam engines. I actually need to get rid of them. Alright. Well, it's official. We've accomplished nuclear power. Go team. Alright, and then I need to hook up these to power. Oh, that's still detached? Guess all the way to over here should do it. Yeah, there we go. Okay, and then you deconstruct. You deconstruct. This is all useless. I also need logistics out here. Probably up here. I do want to make sure I don't mess up the chlorine, though. And that one doesn't really matter now that I have nuclear power, so I'm not too worried about a brownout. And cover that. Okay. So let me go set up some more nuclear power now. I need some more inventory space. Jeez. Probably would help if I did a cleanup too, but definitely have a bunch of stuff. Okay, so nuclear power, we need a few more just to make sure we don't run out. Okay, so you've got 4, you've got 4, you've got 3. So what's my total here for extra? It looks like that's 12. So I'll take half of that, turn that into fuel. And then I can even actually get a tier 3 assembling machine, put some more productivity modules in it. And then hopefully that gets us enough stored up steam. These are already getting pretty full, which is a good problem. Sweet. All right. Look at that. 300 megawatts available. Plus a little extra damaged ship reactor and wind turbines. Awesome. Well, as usual, I meant for 40 minutes, but here we are at an hour. So for those of you on YouTube, as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you think down in the comments, and I'll see you guys next time.